Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier, and in this particular video I am going to show you how you can write Matlab code for kmeans algorithm. Okay, same code I will be posting in the description box or in the comment section. You can get that dataset also. I will be posting in the description box. Use that, implement that, understand the code. I hope you will enjoy this. Okay, suppose I am having this dataset of name, age and income. Okay, so this much suppose Rob is an employee of a particular company having age 27 and income is this much in dollar. Okay, now suppose you want to group these pupils according to their age with respect to income like that, and get some want to get some insights from the data set. Okay, suppose for example I want to make group of 3 pupils. Okay, then we can go for k-means algorithm. But I have shown you k-means algorithm in my previous video. There what we have done, we have basically taken the initial coordinates of the centroid, okay, as user input, right? Now generally what we do in k-means algorithm, we take randomly, okay, that is complete randomness, and this complete randomness may sometimes lead to long initial centroid choosing, and as a result which may lead to a long clustering. Okay, suppose you may get one cluster where 2 clusters should be formed, and one big cluster where 3 clusters may be formed. Like that, this kind of mistakes may happen. Okay, so for that, one optimized algorithm comes for which is called k-means plus plus. Just this particular algorithm differs from k-means only in the initialization of the clusters. For rest of the part, it follows the same algorithm as k-means. So what it says, only 4 steps you have to remember for initializing the cluster. Like k-means algorithm, the first cluster you will choose randomly from your dataset. Okay, suppose k value is 3. Okay, we require 3 cluster. Then the first cluster, one cluster, you choose randomly. Then what you will do, then for each data point in your dataset, computes the data points distance from the nearest cluster or cluster set which you have already chosen. Okay, only nearest, with respect to nearest one you have to compare the distance, and among all those distance set whatever you will be getting, the maximum distance you assign that part as new cluster. Okay, and like that you keep on doing this step until you get k clusters. Okay, so what it says, I am telling again, randomly select the first cluster from the data points, then for each data point compute its distance from the nearest previously chosen centroid. Select the next centroid from the data points such that the distance becomes maximum from the nearest centroid. Okay, and repeat this step until you get k centroid. That's all. That is what k-means plus plus. As soon as you get your initial centroid coordinate points, you can go further with simple k-means algorithm. Okay, so the algorithm I will be posting in the description box, no need to read. So CLC clear all, close all. First I have taken the data set. Okay, as it is I have taken from the notepad file and I have pasted here. Okay, and then what I am doing, I am basically plotting my data set. Okay, see how I am taking. No need to take the name column because name column is not giving us any information. Okay, but these 2 columns, age and salary, is giving us data. Okay, so what we are doing, suppose I am taking the second column in x variable, third column in y variable. Okay, so what I have done here, x equal to double of z colon 2, z colon, that is all rows second column, and converting to double because that is in string. Y equal to double z colon 3, taking the third column, convert to double. Plot x comma y, and line style is b dot, that is blue color, and scatter plot. Line width 2, x label age, y label income, title is income dataset. Let us check. Let me just run this particular part. If I run evaluate selection, I'll be getting this kind of dataset. I hope you can understand. See, title is income dataset, and see these dots are basically indicating the data points where y level is income, x level is age. All right. Now what we have to do? Now we have to apply k-means plus plus algorithm and initialize the clusters. Hold on. Why I have written, just I want to plot the initial center coordinates also. Okay, hold on. Then m equal to one empty matrix I am defining. Later we will use this. K equal to input, enter the k value of k means. Okay, k means, this is k means, sorry, mean means. Okay, then first point, I am first cluster, what I have to do, we have to choose randomly. So pos equal to randi length of x, this will give me one random number. Okay, and corresponding to that index we will be choosing our first cluster coordinate. So start x equal to x of cos, start y equal to y of cos. X of cos is basically age and y is nothing but, start y is nothing but salary. Then we are storing that uh, in a matrix or vector. We can say center equal to start x start y. Okay, so this particular center matrix will be storing all the cluster coordinates. Now display size of center. Okay, no need to do this, we don't require that. Then d equal to an empty matrix, again we are defining, later we will use this, r equal to 1. Okay, so why we have chosen r equal to 1? Because we need k clusters, so we will be using this particular condition while r not equal to k, and this r is basically number of rows of this center matrix. So as a result, as soon as we will be getting k centers, that is r will, number of rows of the center matrix will be equal to k, so we will break out of the while loop. Okay, then for what I have told you, for each data point we have to compute the distance of that data point with respect to the closest chosen, with respect to the closest centroid which we have already chosen previously. So for I equal to 1 colon length of x, it will traverse in all the data sets. Okay, g equal to xi yi. All right, so basically what we are doing, we are basically taking one that particular coordinate point, and ka equal to d search center comma g. Center is storing all the coordinates chosen earlier, and g is our new data point. This d search n, what it will do, it will give us the index of that particular center row which is basically nearest. Okay, so basically as soon as we will be getting ka, we can get the nearest x coordinate of the centroid and nearest y coordinate of the nearest centroid, that is using center ka comma 1, center ka comma 2. Then simply calculate the distance and then store the distance in d. See, this d we have defined earlier, and then among all this calculated distance we have to find the maximum. So es equal to max, e will be basically max value, s will be basically giving us the index. Now this particular index we require because that is going to be our next center. So center equal to center xs ys, we are storing a new row in the center matrix. And in our original data set xs ys, what we have to do, in our original data set at that two particular point, we no need to use that for data set, right? So basically we will remove that because that becomes centroid. So xs equal to empty matrix, ys equal to empty matrix, basically that's that 2 points we are basically removing from the array input data point. Then rc equal to size of center, and what it is doing, basically r is keep on updating, so we will come out of the loop as soon as r not equal to k satisfied. Okay, then d equal to an empty matrix, again we are defining, so the loop will go for the next iteration. Now display centers, this will give us the centers. Then plot center colon comma 1, center colon comma 2, ko, that is black color with circle, line with 3. So this will give us the center points. So let me just run up to this. This is nothing but k means plus plus part. Okay, evaluate selection. See, here we are getting our data points, and what it is asking here, enter the k value for k means. Suppose I am giving 3, hit the enter. Okay, see what we are getting, this we are getting. Okay, here one cluster, here one cluster, here one cluster. Now don't confuse, don't think that this cluster is close to this particular point, this should not happen, this cluster should be somewhere over here. But don't confuse, why? Because this particular x-axis is normal scale 26, 28, 30 like that, but if you see the y-axis, it is 10 to the power 5. So actually they are in a huge distance. Okay, no need to worry about that. You can see here, because see the data set itself, x is like x coordinate is 42, 39 like that, but y coordinate is this much big values, right? So basically although these centroids are showing that they are close to each other, but actually they are at a far distance compared to each other. Okay, and here you can see the initial coordinate center points which we have got using k-means plus plus algorithm also. All right, now what we have to do, as soon as we got the center coordinates, the game is over actually. Now we can simply apply k-means algorithm, whatever we have seen, same code earlier in my previous video. Just I have copy pasted same code and we can get our clusters. So cx equal to center of colon comma 1, cy equal to center of colon comma 2. So cx is basically storing all the initial x coordinate centroid points, and cy is storing all these initial centroid y coordinates, and then same algorithm of k-means algorithm, whatever I have discussed in my previous video, that I am doing. And then here I am plotting. Okay, x level is age, y level is income, title is k-means clustering of income dataset. Now very important, cell display output x, cell display output y. As you know, basically this will give us the cluster, different clusters as it is arranged. Okay, but we can simply understand the cluster from the visualization itself, so no need to worry about that. Just select all and then evaluate selection. Okay, so what it is asking, enter the k value for the k-means. What I have told you, we are taking suppose 3. Okay, hit the enter button and see, we will be getting 2 figure window. The first figure in window is nothing but showing us our original dataset and the initialization of the clusters which we have achieved using k-means plus plus algorithm, right? Now this is what is our cluster data points. Okay, see, very important point. So basically what we are doing, see, k-means clustering of income dataset, y-axis is income, x-axis is age. These red ones are coming in one particular cluster, the blue one are coming in one particular cluster, and these green plus symbols are basically coming in another particular class. Okay, so basically if I zoom, you can see different line styles I have applied. See, if I zoom this particular green, I hope you can see these are basically plus symbol. Okay, then here this particular blue are basically hollow circle. Okay, and this red one are basically filled circle. Okay, or concrete circle we can say. So this is how you can apply k-means plus plus in your dataset. I hope the algorithm you have understood. Go through the algorithm, I will be posting in the description. Check that whether you have understood or not. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section, and don't forget to check my previous video on k-means algorithm to understand the main part of the code. And if you find this video helpful, please like, share and comment. Subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed till now, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Thank you for watching.